Turns out you guys can hear me better if I turn on the mic. Oh god, hold on. Let's make sure I'm not. Turns out you guys can hear me better if I turn on the mic. Okay, yeah. I'm not a robot from Death Space, but hi, I'm here. We are gonna chill today a little bit. And we're going to sit here and hopefully get ourselves a zombie champion scroll. I say hopefully because the chances are 1 in 5,000, and we all know how my luck generally goes. We'll need those, and we'll need those. I've already been hunting for the zombie champion scroll a little bit, and still hunting. I'm over 1,000 zombies in, and I've been using mage on purpose. I pretty much like completely ran myself broke because I wanted. Oh, hey, it helps if I put the spell on, right? But some stuff has changed that I want to try to do, and so I want to get 83 mage, but I'll explain that in a video at some point. Yeah, we are at 1,151 kills. Oh god. Did that really just mess it up? Okay, hold on. Gosh. Diddly damn it. There we go. But so we brought the law runes because I want to be able to telegrab. Also, thanks Sora if you're listening. But I want to be able to telegrab because believe it or not, these guys drop some pretty decent herbs. I've gotten 22 Ranar so far and a nice assortment of other herbs. And even though I'm not picking up like the Guams and the Marintils and stuff like that, it's still a pretty nice little boost. I'm mostly picking up the more expensive stuff. But even if I wasn't streaming today, this is what I'd be doing. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna chill. And hopefully we're gonna get it. I wish there was a way that oh, maybe I could. Hold on a minute. My brain may have just expanded slightly. Okay, oh, nope. Wrong. Okay, listen. We can shave off that corner. Shave off the top. How's that look? That's good. I like that. Took a second for the stream to catch up, but there we go. Now you guys can keep up to date with like the collection log as well as the kill count or the just drops that I've gotten. So this is a 1 in 5k. I'm expecting to probably get close to 5k to be able to get the zombie champion scroll. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So, we'll see. Actually, we'll probably go like that as well. Just because, you know, there's that off chance that it'll pop when I least expect it. This has been my life on this game for I don't know how long at this point. It takes so long. The bad part is this is just one of the enemies that I can get a champion scroll on. I have to do this for like 10 other enemies. It's insanity, man. These are among the more easier ones to do, but the annoying thing is like they don't auto attack me, so I have to continuously attack a new one. And I mean, even if I was right next to them, they wouldn't auto attack me. I'm too high of a level. So it's like I can't even AFK it, which just makes it that much worse. But we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it with as little complaining as we possibly can, because this is how the account goes. I'm not gonna know what to do with myself if I actually get the champion scroll. Like, I invested so much time and money in all these runes and stuff like that, that like, if I got the champion scroll, I'd be like, but what am I gonna do with this? Inferno Automod does not like you, my dude. Automod's like, you sexy mofo is bullying. How is calling somebody a sexy mofo bullying? What? Like, you're paying a compliment on that one, not saying anything horrible. What? How is that bullying? Ah, Automod, you never make sense. But how are you, DJ? You're just awesome sauce. This is true. Can confirm. How's your week been so far, my dude? Callisto Protocol. Ooh, how's that? That was one game that I always wanted to play but never got to. That's the game that's like Dead Space, right? From the developers of Dead Space or whatever. I think I'm remembering that right. It's $10 right now? Damn. Renzo, well done being first. How are you, sir? How's the visit with your sister? Day's going alright. Just, doing a forever grind, as they say. It was fun. So you guys are, back now? Oh yeah, I guess you did say it was, what, 12th through the 20th or something like that? Actually, speaking of the cats, DJ, so, went down and did, like, Christmas shopping with my mom and all that, right? Well, at Mine and Dragon's local Walmart, they don't have the scratching post that, Dancer likes. And so we wanted to get her a scratching post because she used to use it all the time, and she stopped using it because it was ripped apart. And no matter what we did, no matter which post we bought, she never used it. Well, my mom's local Walmart has them, and they're always in stock, right? So I was like, Mom, can we get this for Dancer because she she wants her scratching post back, because it's the one where like it's an X and it's scratching on both sides, and then you can flip it upside down and it's scratching on both sides and stuff like that. And my mom was like, yeah, I don't care, a couple bucks. And so we got it for her, and I set it up right behind me, and she's been the happiest cat in the world. Like, she literally does not lay anywhere else besides on that scratching post. I put it together and put it down, and she scratched like used it for a solid like 10 minutes before laying down. It was crazy. This girl knows what she wants. Only went for 5 days. So it's 12th through the 17th then? Hi, little butt. Do you know what you want? You just want pets, don't you? Also, Sora, if you can hear me, nice. Although, I don't think Verus Mask is the one you're after. I'd imagine you'd want the body or skirt. I mean, yeah, it's a collection log. What's your kill count at Duke now? I'm low-key jealous that you got a Virtus piece that quickly. Hold on. Mm. Then hitting up TOA. Nice. Apparently doing kill count Duke doesn't work. Oh yeah, because I'm not on my main. Duh. I can't tell you my main's kill count from my hardcore apparently. It turns out. Who would have guessed? I think I'm sitting at like 230 or something like that. Hold on. No, I'm at 200 on the dot. So like super close to what you have, and I have yet to get. I think my only unique was the icon thing to enhance my frozen staff thingies. That's it. Puppies love them to pieces, but they're still a pain in the ass. Yeah. I mean, I feel like every animal is a pain in the ass, but they're also family, so like there are pains in the ass and nobody can tell us otherwise. Yeah, that's the thing, the quartz. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, Ranar. First, decent herb. I'm hoping that I can, get, like, at least 72 mage off of these runes. I doubt it, but it'd be nice. Got a shirt that says Taco Taco with a giant taco at the bottom. That's excellent. This shirt is actually one that we picked up at PAX Unplugged, and it is me in the most me fashion possible. Give me 1 second. Learn ward off, buddy. You have fun with that. So, here, hold on. I'll pull up the camera. So, it's a cat. It's a grumpy looking cat, and it says, "I'm a fucking delight." Like, you couldn't get more me if you tried. It's so good. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it was quite funny. While at PAX Unplugged, Dragon saw this like booth with all of these shirts, and there was a shirt that said "This is my happy place," and it was uh, I think it was another cat or it's some kind of animal that was just surrounded with books and in the library and stuff. She's like, "Oh, I want it." I was like, "All right, whatever." So we went to go buy it for her, and uh, in the same exact area, there was this shirt, and they're like, "Well, would you like that one?" I'm like, "Ah, no." Ah, screw it. Yeah, why not? Huge nuts. And it said, "Who you calling tiny?" That's good. Chihuahuas are mean little animals, dude. Let's see. How many strikes? 234 and we level. That'll be what? 72? 71? Ugh. So many levels to go. Guess we can just do that. No, it looks cleaner like this. So, Renzo, what all did you guys do at your sister's? You kind of check out the area. Give me the deets. Ever play Smite? I have. I was actually very huge into Smite for quite a long time. Uh, I have like, I want to say somewhere around 10 to 20 gods at Diamond skin. Went walking around. Is she in a nice area? Or is it like she's in some backtown creepy, don't go outside, have 5 locks on your doors because someone might come trying to charge in kind of area? Because obviously there's no in between. But yeah, DJ, I played a ton of Smite for quite a while. It used to be my preferred MMO, or MMO. My preferred. Oh my god, what is it called? A game like that, whatever it is. Why can't I remember? MOBA. That's it. It used to be my preferred MOBA. All as well as that compared to here. What, the back alley, don't want to go out at night, 10 different locks and on your doors so that nobody comes busting in. I mean, that's fair. You'd probably say the same of all of America, but you know. Is it still a halfway decent area though? Cindy has a stomach ache. Too steep? What do you mean? Is it like on a 70% incline? You're like always about to fall over? A quorum, you say? I'll take a quorum, huh? You would almost think that, damn. I mean, I'm sure it was also pretty crazy, you know, being above sea level. Yeah, at a whole different elevation could actually, you know, survive if the world flooded a little bit. boom, 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 boom. 20 to 30 degree incline. Oof. There we go. I got it. Cat hair. Yeah, that's pretty steep. Got it. I mean, I guess I can't really say much because, especially like where we live, we have like a lot of mountains and, or a lot of hills, and it's not very even landscape, so 0.01 degrees, that's a whole difference. Yeah. We got like mountains and valleys and everything else. So we have something relatively similar. Hell, you guys remember the Silent Hill craziness that I was talking about when we went to PAX Unplugged, right? Well, the reason why the fog was so thick was because we were up in the mountains, and it was like we were pretty high up in the elevation. That's not even the worst part. Oh no. Give me the details. Tell me the worst part. She didn't have internet, did she? Dun dun dun. You know, I thought of another way that I could probably kill these guys and maybe even kill them faster, but it would be even more expensive and or take some time for prep. I could maybe make some knives, and since these guys are in a cage and I don't get attacked, I can attack any of them as I want, right? Attack as many of them as is in there, and then like get some red chins or like some barrages and just hit them all at once with these marble-like stones of about roughly 5 by 5 centimeter each, and have a very bad amount of friction, especially when so so it rains and you're just like, whee! I wanted to be at the bottom of this hill. Need some railings on the sidewalk so you don't go slipping down and dying. Okay, you can kill the zombie at any minute. There we go. Thank you. So I guess I will mention a small spoiler. I already got the Hobgoblin champion scroll, so we're 2 champion scrolls in at this point. The Hobgoblin one took me 2,200 kills to get. At least I think that's roughly where it was. How loud they are? And cheap? Like cheap as in it's a good thing that it's cheap, or cheap as in like they're about to fall apart kind of cheap? Good cheap? Okay. I don't imagine they can really do anything with how loud the metros are, though. Oh, Giles, you need my help, huh? Oh, that's a shield. Oh, thanks for the spinach roll that I didn't want. He has a chance to give me gems, and it's always a good crafting experience. That is valid for 1 hour after using it. Damn. That is actually really good. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. It was warm there. I mean, higher elevation and I think closer to the equator? I don't know. I don't know how close the Netherlands is in regards to like the closeness of Portugal. I know Portugal is pretty close, especially as you go south Portugal. This is where I wish I had the bone crusher because this is so much prayer experience I'm leaving on the ground. Ranar. Oh boy, guys, I got a bronze kite shield. I'm actually surprised at how much the fishing bait is. And see, warm enough to not wear a coat is not the greatest to go off of when talking to me because, like, it just got done snowing here, and Dragon had run to the store yesterday and she needed help carrying some stuff in, and like after it just snowed and it's like 28 degrees outside, I walked out in t-shirt and shorts. So a little below the center of Portugal, but all the way to the coast. Oh, so she gets to go to the ocean. With which, if that's the case, did you guys go visit the ocean? No. I'm surprised. Especially if you guys have never been able to, like, go to an ocean before. If you're that close to the coast. I figured you guys be all over that. You freaking aquatic fish people. However, it sounds like you guys had fun, which I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Sounds like she's settling in Portugal rather nicely as well. That's always good. How's the language barrier? Is she getting used to the language? I know Portuguese can be a little rough because it's like a subset off of Spanish, and Spanish slash Portuguese is completely different than Dutch slash German. But every form it comes with we're willing to swim in the ocean during winter no matter the weather. You would have been fine. It's not like it was gonna be cold, like, jeez. We might have to throw on some tunes. We'll just stick with this. Not a dreaded ad. Boom, 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 boom. Already a half hour into farming the zombies today. We still got 2k death runes, so that's pretty good. She's learning Portuguese a little bit overall. English can still be used in search, and for searching up products, Google Translate is still a useful tool. That's fair. That is very fair. I don't know, that's one thing that, like, always terrified me whenever it came to, like, potentially moving to a new country or anything, is, like, the language barrier could probably be so infuriating, it's unreal. She's still working for a Dutch company. She can still talk Dutch on a daily basis. Gotcha. So it's actually like Dutch people running the company. It's not just a company that was founded in the Netherlands and expanded out. Gotcha. That's really nice then. Give me that Avento. I wonder how much banked herblore experience I have now after this. Herblore. We got up to 49. That's not too bad. Let's see. That's just a Guam potion, anti-poison. Both these are the same. Compost potion. Yeah, so about up to 49. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Well, yeah, sounds like you had a good time. And while you were away, we had a party. I'm kidding, we really didn't. Although the dang Alliance and Puzzles and Survivors pulled a UN Badger, Renzo. They forcibly made me accept their love, and I think 2 of them donated to get me, or pretty much to make me get the builder's gear on Puzzles and Survivors. Yeah, freaking Nomad is an investigative wonder. he was like, nice beard, King Boy. He like already had found the Twitch and was looking at all the stuff, and he's like, it seems like a good place. It's like, god damn it. I'm just glad that they stopped where they did, because there were like 4 of them saying they were gonna do it, but instead only 2 did. So yeah, that was a interesting night. I feel like we need like a secondary thing. We're just shooting zombies in the face with fire blast. What's up, Darkwing? How you doing, sir? Are you ready for the holidays, Sir Darkwing? Pew, 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 pew. It's gonna take forever. Not much to prepare for. I got you. Yeah, mostly. Uh, it's a long ass drive for the holidays every time now, so it's less exciting. It's more of a because we gotta spend like 3 to 4 hours in the car. And it's like total. It's like an hour and a half drive there and back, and then if we go see Dragon's family, it's like another hour to hour and a half drive. Just it's like we spend more time on the road than we do anything else. It gets old real quick. And apparently my brother's gonna try to host Christmas at his place this year. For reference, he just moved back to Pennsylvania this year. And he was able to get himself his own place. And I guess he wants to host it. It's like, ugh, I don't know. It's bigger than my mom's place, but like, do I trust him to have it cleaned up is a real question. Dancer going to town again. She loves that she got that scratching post. Dr. Stone? It sounds familiar. I can't remember what exactly it is, but it definitely sounds familiar. No, damn it. I was doing that because I wanted to look up Dr. Stone. Doctor... Nope, that's figuring. Dr. Stone. Japanese manga series? Oh, then yeah, this is not what I thought it was. Nope. Never seen nor watched it. Facing a world of stone, total collapse of civilization, Senku makes up his mind to use science to rebuild the world, starting with his super strong... ... Eh. I don't watch anime. God damn it. I gotta check something. Lots of science and stuff. Ooh, science. Give him the gumption to do it. We got my ex finally get all of her stuff put away after she moved in, inviting a bunch of people over for New Year's party. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You got a point there. Yeah, okay. God damn it. I don't know. The first time we actually went down to visit my brother since he got home or got back to this area, he actually cleaned up a little bit, but like it's not even quite his that is the or like him that's the problem. It's the fact that he has 2.5 little girls. I say half because the one is only with him part of the time. He gets her like every other weekend, I believe it is. Fix that. You need to catch up. Dragon and I are finally going through One Piece again. The science in it isn't perfect, but it's good enough for a TV show. That's nice. Next objective is going to the moon. So it's gonna be the first space anime? Question mark. By a long shot. Sounds like it's gonna be a space anime. They're in space. They're going to space. It's an anime. It sounds a lot like a space anime to me. There's so many space animes. Yeah, but they're not science space. Robotech Gundam just to get started. Yeah, but is it science space? Seriously, I don't watch anime at all. I literally only watch One Piece. That's it. Let's be fair, that anime is like 10 animes in one. There's so many episodes. Speaking of One Piece, I'm excited. We're almost at the end of the Big Mom arc. We're getting real close to the end. And I want to get into the Wano arc so bad because that's where I left off before going back and rewatching every episode with Dragon. Forgo watching One Piece so that you can watch more than one anime for the rest of your life. Yeah, but it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, so I actually noticed this the other night. It says the episodes are like 24 minutes long or something like that. Like we have Funimation that we watch it on, and it's like, it's a 24-minute episode. But if you go past the intro and like go past the recap and start from where it's like new stuff happening, and then you go all the way till the end before the end credits of that episode, it's only like 18 minutes, like 15 to 18 minutes that you're actually watching in that 24-minute time. So you can almost watch like 4 episodes an hour. Yeah, it was actually really interesting figuring that out. Because Dragon and I were watching it the one night, and we watched like 2 or 3 episodes. I was like, alright, It's late enough, and it was like it wasn't as late as we thought it was because we were only watching like 15 to 18 minutes at a time. Which, it's unfortunate, but if you think about how it was actually on TV at one point, they need all that fluff because sometimes there's a pretty decent gap in between episodes, so they need the recap and everything else, and they don't change it at all. Whenever they bring it onto a streaming platform, they just rip it straight from TV and put it on the streaming platform. So, although I guess I did watch one other anime, and it was kind of crazy. It's on Netflix, and I don't even think it has like a manga behind it. It was just an animated show, but I guess it's kind of an anime. It's called Records of Ragnarok. And the only reason why I watched it was because I was interested in the fact that they had Lu Bu in the first episode. It has a manga? I don't know. I just saw it on Netflix. I was like, ah. Yeah. Have you like watched it, or did you only like read the manga? I don't know how big of a nerd you are, Darkwing. I just know that you're a nerd with this. I didn't know it had a manga. But yeah, if you haven't watched it, it's pretty decent. Haven't read it. Don't do enough reading anymore. I'm actually really excited. I'll get to that in a second. Only seen the fights and manga versions posted on YouTube. Oh, dude, it is brutal. Like the first episode. Oh, 71 magic. Look at me. Anything fun? Absolutely not. Um, like the first episode or the first fight is Lu Bu against some other god. Like I don't remember what god it was, but like my man literally is torn limb from limb, pretty much. Yeah, Thor. And it's like, god damn. Like, it set the stage for how bloody the entirety of the show was going to be. And I was like, no wonder why it wasn't on TV. It was so crazy. First herb in a little bit. So, speaking of reading, a little excited. So, in my family, nobody ever knows what to get anybody, so we all just go Christmas shopping together, and then we pick out what we want for Christmas, and then we don't get it until Christmas, but we at least know what we're going to be getting for Christmas, right? Well, we went and we did our Christmas shopping, and one of the things I'm getting, really one of the only things that I'm getting, I didn't even know that it existed, but there's apparently a couple of sub stories off of the Inheritance Cycle, the Aragon series, and Murtag, or Murtog, however you want to call him, has his own book, and it was at Walmart, and so I'm getting the Murtag book. I am very excited to read it. I freaking love like the Inheritance Cycle. It's my favorite book series. So I'm kind of excited to actually read that. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. I'm gonna have to teach myself how to read again, guys. Whatever will I do? But yeah, low-key excited. I don't even remember the other stuff that I got. I don't think I really got anything else. Another anime that's quite bloody. So that's actually a thing. Like, anime isn't like just all boobs and girls crying, "Help me!" It's actually like there's some crazy bloody ones. There's anime for everyone out there. I mean, I feel like most people go with the boobalicious ones. Also, speaking of One Piece, did you guys hear that they're gonna try to have season 2 out for 2024? The live action adaptation. Really excited for that. Cause trauma? I mean, I don't doubt that. Oh, also, something to prepare yourselves for. It's actually really worth watching. Like, even if you haven't watched the anime itself. What's up, Badger? How you doing, buddy? If you haven't watched the anime of One Piece, you can watch the TV show, and it is probably the closest live action adaptation you'll ever find. It's really, really good. Slow at work for once. Nice. Can actually relax. No farting in people's attics. It really was. I am really, really excited for season 2. I want to see how they do Chopper. So there's 2, maybe 3 characters in all of One Piece that they need to nail so hardcore. And if they don't, it's going to be the biggest letdown ever. Alright, they need to nail Chopper, obviously. He's coming up here really soon. And Darkwing, if you don't know who Chopper is the ship's doctor. He's a reindeer that ate the human fruit, so he can change forms and become like a really big, strong human-looking dude. He can go into his reindeer form, or he can be a little guy. And he's like the cute kid of the group, right? Like it as innocent comes. But they need to nail him and his transformations right, because so far all of the devil fruit powers haven't had really any kind of transformations. Um, for anybody who's like, what do you mean transformations? There's some, I don't remember what kind of, or they have actual names, but there's some devil fruits that give you the ability to transform your body. Usually it's into animal zone devil fruits. And like you can go through like 3 or 4 different forms of how your body looks, and each one has its own strengths and weaknesses and stuff like that, right? But yeah, so they need to nail Chopper, because Chopper needs to be the cute, cuddly, loving reindeer doctor, right? But also he still needs to look realistic. I was thinking about this. I'd be okay if they went with like the Detective Pikachu look, like that kind of cuteness. Little furry, like little fur everywhere, real cute looking. Everybody wants to cuddle him, even though it wasn't like super on point with how it looked in the anime. Like something like that. I think that would be good. Jujutsu Kaisen is a bloody anime. is not afraid to end some major characters on the go. Damn. The second one they have to nail. They have to nail the ship's musician, Brooke. Brooke is going to probably be 10 times harder to nail than Chopper. He's literally a skeleton with an afro. And his personality and his laugh and everything about him is so unique that, like, if they don't nail it, it could ruin the entire series. And then I'd say, like, the third one would probably be Big Mom. They need to improve on the fishmen a little bit. But, like, as long as they can improve on the fishmen, especially before the 2-year gap, then the only other one that they would really need to nail is Big Mom. Maybe Ace, but Ace can really be played by any, like, gentleman who's mature and, like, really put together. But yeah, a couple big characters that they need to nail, like, hardcore. If they don't, I don't think there's any saving them. Boom, 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 boom. Guys, we have 1420. It's a funny number with a 1 in front of it. And we ruined it. How much did we start out with today? I think we started out with 1250, right? So we're at 175-ish. 172 right now that we've killed today. And it's only been an hour. Attack, please. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna need to get more death runes and law runes by the time I'm done with this grind. The annoying thing about trying to go for the zombie champion scroll is this is the best place to kill them, and I can't kill them with melee to, like, save supplies or save money or anything. So I have to spend money either ranging or maging these guys, or go to a place where it's significantly slower. I need to get another 99 on this account so I can get the prayer bonus from my cape. I'm getting decently close with my fishing. I need to, like, go AFK somewhere and just train. I was doing woodcutting the other day, but that's really slow. Woodcutting and fletching. Bam, 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 bam. So Renzo, what's Jujutsu Kaisen about? Boom, 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 boom. Darkwing's like, yes, I've heard of this one. Tell me more. Exterminating curses? Ah, fuck. Kill him! He cursed. Be gone. I don't know. Maybe one day you guys will convince me to watch another anime. Zom 100. It's decent so far. No idea what it is. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were about to say Zoe 101 when I saw Zio. I was like, oh my god, he's watching a teenage girls show. She's not paying attention. And I mean, she's tried and many others have tried. I don't know. It's so the thing that I always say with the reason why I actually watch One Piece is because it has a nostalgic feel for me. I used to watch it when I was younger. I've told this story before, but like I used to watch it when I was younger, and we'd be down at my friend's house and staying the night there, and he'd play like Metal Gear Solid while we all kind of just hung out. And then as soon as One Piece was about to start, every single time he'd turn everything off, be like, all right, y'all gotta shut up, it's One Piece time. And so we would lay there watching One Piece on oh my god, I can see it, Konami, that's it. Like, that's probably really the only reason why I watch One Piece. I don't know. I imagine I'd like others. I just never watch them, or never have the urge or drive to watch them. I may have also been like ruined on other animes because the only other one that yeah, Dragon Force. That's totally. I mean, that too, but also the band, like Through the Fire and Flames? Question mark. Oh yeah, I imagine that there is. I think the thing that kind of ruins it for me is like the only other animes that I ever watched was Dragon Ball Z, and we all know how terrible Dragon Ball Z's become. And then I watched a little bit of Naruto, like 3 or 4 episodes of Naruto, and like it just I don't know. I know a lot of people love Naruto, but this is gonna be a hot take. I did not like Naruto at all. Like ninjas are cool and everything, and like yeah, that sounds great and all, but I could never get into it. The song is definitely playing in your head right now. Hi, sweetie. What you doing? And you just want some attention right now, huh? But yeah, that's probably why I'm so hesitant to ever like watch any other animes, is because the only other two that I actually ever really watched or cared to watch were kind of meh and kind of ruined it, left a bad taste in my mouth, kind of deal. Working on something you need to focus on next part so you don't mess up some crucial steps. You'll be lurking, just muted. All right. Just remember, don't mess up. No pressure, but there's a ton of pressure. Don't mess up. Fairy Tail. I'm told that I'd like Fairy Tail a lot. Oh yeah, no problem, Darkwing. I got you, bro. Life or death situation. Don't mess up. If you mess up, the world explodes. You know, nuclear winter incoming. Ooh, that's interesting. So I get articles on my thing that like allows me to like see some really cool stuff, right? Let me read you the title of this. The Witcher 3 gets mind-blowingly gorgeous photorealistic graphics overhaul. Makes you want to mess up? I mean, that's fair. Huh. Interesting. Speaking of The Witcher, did you guys see that there is a ton of people signing a petition and about to boycott the Witcher Netflix series until Henry Cavill comes back and they actually stick to the book? What is this? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. What other animes are out there? Ren's already talked about Fairy Tail. Said that. You're only saying the animes that you like. Yeah, sure. Ugh. I already talked about Naruto. Oh, I gotta sit up. We're closing in on 1,500 kills. Unfortunately, we're not even like a quarter of the way to the drop rate. Boom, 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 boom. 25 more kills. So the drop rate for this scroll is a 1 in 5,000. We're not even a quarter of the way to the drop rate. And that's how you ruin keyboards.
Yep. Okay.
How did you manage to drop the soda can while you were taking a drink?
I went to put it down, throw it away, thankfully it's empty.
Holding on to a soda can and drops it. Taking a drink out of the soda can, I should say. It's gonna take so long. So yeah, you guys ready for how long this is truly gonna take? It sounds like I'm already doing good. I got 2 champion scrolls already. I have 8 more to do. Where is it? There's the zombie champion scroll that I'm going for now. The one that's gonna suck the most is this Earth Warrior champion scroll. I gotta go into the wilderness to kill them. And then I need to do some clue scrolls and get Zamorak item so that I can go farm imps in God Wars dungeon. Oh, and I figured out what that weird white thing was the other day that I was like, why is there a white thing at the top of my camera? I forgot that I had turned on the charity thing, and it was this camera view is just embedded. It's from the camera scene, so because it was on the camera scene, it was showing up here as well, and I didn't realize that that's what it was. It's gonna take so long. I low-key can't wait until I get to one where I can pretty much just AFK it. I decided to do the zombie next because I kind of want to... Well, I want to get my magic up for one, but I kind of want to try to avoid Earth Warriors for as long as I can. Like, try to get as close to having the Champion's Cape as possible before I go into the wilderness for what could be 100 to 200 hours. Now, granted, I'll be able to teleport out, but I'm still going to have to go in nonetheless, and it's going to be horrible. I'm going to need to get full green D-hide and hope that I have the ability to teleport out before getting hit by a teleblock. Oh, Renzo, I don't think I sent this to you. I think you were at or in Portugal when I learned of this. Did you see that there's a Skinwalkers mod for Lethal Company? And we're at 1,500 kills. I'd be okay if we can hit 2K today. Even if I do like the rest on Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. You've seen it around. It's slightly terrifying. We played Sunday, want to say it was, for like an hour or two. And before we ultimately lost, we actually went to one of the new planets that you have to spend money to get to. And that planet was really cool. I want to go back there because we did not explore it at all, and I wanted to explore it more. Um, but also we did the Skinwalkers mod, and some of the stuff that was like taken and just replayed randomly was so good. It got Sploom saying, "I ordered 2 walkies and 2 flashlights for you guys." It's so like we would be walking and all we would hear is the Sploom saying, "I ordered 2 flashlights and 2 walkies for you guys." What was another one that they got? I want to say it got sock with something. I want to say it was like, um, it got him going, "Watch out for worms!" And it got him yelling worms. It was so good. And so, like, I was in the facility on a completely different planet, and all I heard was worms. I was like, well, there's a creature nearby. It was so good. We want to play again, but I don't think we're gonna be playing again until after Christmas, because, you know, Christmas. Sock has kids. Um, Psycho has kids, so he's not gonna be around this weekend either. The Yippee mod? I don't know what that is. Uh, 1516. This is the time that if I go dry, it can be absolutely terrible. Sound that the horde creature makes to yip. Wait, which creature? While you say that, oh my god, I had the biggest laugh ever. The one that steals my stuff. I don't think I've experienced that one yet. Or are you talking about that worm, or like the bug thing that jumps up on your face and like face hugs you? Yippee. I don't think I know that one. So, had myself probably one of the best laughs I've ever had on that game. So, when exploring around and we got to a planet, right? And there were beehives everywhere, like literally everywhere, right? And I didn't have a walkie or anything like that, but because I died the run before, we didn't have any money, and I was like, oh look, beehives. I was like, cool. Well, there was one beehive that didn't have any bees. I'm like, oh, it's an abandoned beehive. We'll be fine. That's a lot of money, because if you can actually get the beehive, it's a lot of money. I think it's upwards of like $100 just for the beehive. And so I was like, cool, I'll just take this back to the ship. It's empty. I'm carrying it in my hands. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, it's real good. not small worm that jumps at you, but the small creatures that pick up the stuff that you drop on the floor and runs away. Yeah, I haven't experienced one of those yet. But yeah, so I take the beehive back to the ship and I put it on the ship. It's like, ah, yeah, you know, it's pretty decent, no big deal. Um, and like went back and was perfectly fine. You know, we went exploring in the facility. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Sploom was like, "Hey, I gotta go back to the ship. My stuff is out of power. I need to recharge it." We were like, "All right, cool, no big deal." Sock and I were still exploring around, trying to see if we could find stuff, and Sock tried to call for Sploom, and he didn't answer. And we're like, "Oh God, there's a creature out there." Sploom got killed. Well, it was kind of terrifying. Sock and I were talking, and we found the fire escape, and I went to go drop something outside at the fire escape. Sock was still in the inside, and as I turned around and went back inside the fire escape, all I saw was this like black dark Schmeagle looking dude just like and took Sock's body and ran off. I was like, you know, it seems like a great time to leave. And so I left. I went back to the ship. And I'm just walking and, you know, nothing. I was like, I'll leave. One of us has to survive. I'll save us. And I got back to the ship. And as I walk in the door, I get swarmed by bees. And I'm like, the bees! I almost take off. I almost managed to take off. And the bees kill me. And as soon as I entered the death area for chat, Sploom was like, "God damn it, Bullet!" Starts yelling. Oh, those guys. Oh yeah, I've seen those guys. Yeah, wait, they're called what? The horde creatures? Maybe I knew that? Horde bugs? I always call them the weird little bugs. Yeah, I know them then. Yeah. You know me, I suck with names. But yeah, Sploom just like, "Who put the beehive in the ship?" I was like, "It was empty. There was no bees." He's like, "Yeah, and then they fucking returned." And the whole time, so all you hear is Sock just like he's dying from it. Like, I'm surprised me yelling "the bees" hasn't gotten onto his soundboard yet, because that's like their favorite thing, and they're like, "Watch out for the bees." It was so good. It was probably one of the funniest things that I've accidentally done on that game. Hey, sweetie. Really? Oh, we forgot to give you your mousey. Yeah, you want your mouse, huh? Hold on, guys. I gotta go get Dancer her mouse. She's gonna die without it. Let me get onto a new zombie.
Oh, hey, yeah, we forgot to give her. Oh.
Yeah, Dancer got incredibly like spoiled the last week or so. Not only did we manage to find her mouse that she had lost for about a month, but she also got that scratching post. And so like she's just on top of the world right now. And wouldn't you know it, we got a new heater, and she's not itching and having a bad reaction on her back. Seems like that heater was causing issues for my cat. She's playing with her mouse. 15:55. It's gonna take so long. Oh yeah, I wanted to, cause I don't remember. I wanted to see how many hobgoblins I had to kill. Let's see. Hobgoblins. So I killed 2,200 hobgoblins, and I got the champion scroll. So we'll see if I stay about on right there. Hi, sweetie. You good girl, huh? Yeah. Is that your mousey?
She wants you to throw it.
She's staring at me like.
She throw it. She wanted you to throw it.
Oh, she was in the way. I couldn't back up. At the very least,
Throw your mouse.
at the very least, the zombies actually drop herbs and halfway decent stuff. The hobgoblins didn't drop shit. I don't even think I'll hit 2k kills with these death runes. That's really unfortunate. I would need to, like, two-shot a lot of zombies for us to be able to reach the 2k mark. I mean, I still got the bone crossbow and stuff like that that I can use, and I still got about 1,500 bone bolts. But I was really hoping to... I know what I'm trying to say. Use the fire blast the entire time. I mean, I can always just go AFK and like woodcut, fletch, and then alchem. She dropped it somewhere. I have no idea where. I think it's on the other side. First time Dancer has played fetch in a long ass time. This cat's going to town. Yeah. You wanna come up say hi? Come here. Come on. No? Okay. Well, you know, Renzo, we need to get like a couple other people and do some Lethal Company on stream at some point.
Ma'am, it's too far away.
You don't have to yell. Yeah, you full scale yelled there. No, what? Why are you trying to enter? I clicked on the zombie, not the gate, you ding. Boom, 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 boom. Yay, the ad is over. Welcome back, community. That's thrilling, isn't it? You know, what I could be doing is I could be mostly AFK fire blasting these guys and then working on something on the main. But what do I want to work on is the real question. See, if this was even more AFK, I'd say like I could have this fire blasting in the background and then we could go play something else, but like the amount of attention that I have to keep because of constantly clicking these zombies is obnoxious. Really? You're gonna splash twice in a row? Seriously? Garbage. Good lord, we've already been here for an hour and a half. It's redonkulous. Ridiculodonk, I didn't even say. We could always go hunt stars on the main as well. Maybe we'll do that. Have two things happening at once. I still want to try to max the main at some point. It's gonna be really expensive, but I still want to do it. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, we're gonna remove this because we're gonna pull this up, pull up the main. I was thieving on it. Hi, sweetie. Really? Is that so? You're such a good girl. Alright, let's see. I mean, I guess we could do this. Pull this one over here. And then we'll just bring this one over here. Yeah, there we go. Now you guys can see the, oh god. Yeah, alright. Turn off game capture. There we go. Now even when I'm clicked on this one, you can see the kill count and collection log. What? Boo 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 boo. No. We're not double musicking. Oh yeah, I was thieving, that's right. Hi, sweetie, I know. She's constantly bringing it over to me now, like, play with me, Diane, play with me. Alright, let's see. We'll just, we'll work on thieving while we, seems like there's maybe one on 322. Yep. Cool. So now, while we're sitting there blasting, we're just gonna sit here and click on the night. Hi, sweetie. I know, you're in such a playful mood. I'm done playing now. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm like... Wait. A rune spear. That's really painful. The rune spear is a 1 in 6,094 chance. So that means I hit the ultra rare drop table that I would need to hit for the zombie champion scroll. And I got a rune spear, which is more rare, all things considered, but not what I needed. That hurts. That's a big punch in the nads right there. The nice thing is I never fail on the main now because I'm over 95 thieving. So I don't have to worry about food or anything. I can just sit here and click and then click the next zombie whenever I need to. God, a rune spear. Damn. That's gonna sting for a bit. I mean, I guess that would be my luck, right? Get everything except for what I need. I'm done for right now. That's good for her. Good for her. Let me see this here real quick. We're probably about 3 hours out for thieving, for 99 thieving. I wonder what I would get first. Champion scroll or 99 thieving on the main. The extra sad part, at some point I'm gonna want to end up doing the champion challenge on the main. Still can't believe that this is a grind that I have to do.
Goofball. Dancer.
Now my finger's cramping. See, right here, that'd be perfect for, like, if I had a chin or something like that. Just hit all of them right there. be so good. So I think in between trying to get the zombie champion scroll, I'm gonna just continue working on probably just woodcutting and fletching. I want to try to get to making my own magic short bow at some point, but it also will allow me to have some alks because the yew longbow unstrung alks for a pretty good amount. Continue getting some money for the runes that way, good AFK thing, and then once I have some runes, come back and continue hitting these zombies with some bias. Whoopsie. Oh no. We go back here. This is where we stand. We get a nice, generally neat loot pile underneath, or on that spot. I forgot to check. 17,441. Okay, so we still got a pretty good amount of charges. The stall after the telegrab is a little annoying sometimes. Come on, there we go. It'd be kind of cool if we got the pet on the main today. I'm probably not gonna sit here all day doing this. I'll probably sit here for another hour or so hunting on stream, then maybe go chill off stream for a little while, because I know after a while, like, watching this is just so thrilling. But yeah, this is pretty much gonna be my life for the next like 2 months, whether on or off camera. So close yet so far away. The other nice thing about some of the stuff that I gotta kill in these grinds here, when I go do the imps in the Zamorak God Wars dungeon, as long as I have a Zamorak item, I'd love to get a War Blessing if I could. I will never have to bank. I can just consistently walk around and grab or attack the imps, and I can do it pretty AFK. Bam 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 bam. I think a pretty decent goal for me, at least for on stream today, I want to hit 1750. It's sad whenever in the drop log that I've gotten so far off the zombies, the bones are the second most valuable thing that I've gotten this entire time. I think the big thing that annoys me with the main at this point is like I've got a lot of skills to grind, but almost all of them are click intensive. So it's like, ugh. But I mean, I guess if I'm gonna have a relatively AFK time with these champion scrolls up until I pretty much get to the Earth Warriors, I can do relatively click intensive skills on the main. Eventually hit max, that'd be so cool. Never max an account on here, not even in leagues. And fire blasting, thank you. I think I might also want to try to pet hunt on the main. Like, we're closing in on 99 thieving. I might try to, like, set up the Relica fish stalls and see if I can get the raccoon from it. Because I don't think I'm going to be getting it before 99. I also gotta go back and start hunting for Tangleroot again, which is a little unfortunate. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, stop splashing. Thank you. So when I was going for the Hobgoblin Champion Scroll, I said I wanted to try to do at least 500 kill count a day. I think that's roughly what I'm going to try to go for on these zombies, especially since I have to spend runes on them. So what I'm thinking I might do is we'll hit 1750 for my kill count on the zombies, and then I'll probably call it for the day because I'm going to go AFK woodcut and fletch so that I can start making a little bit more money to get some more runes. The really annoying thing is, like, the original plan was to be at Barrows by now, and while at Barrows I would have had the ability to get a whole bunch of runes for free, because that's like one of the most common drops is a whole bunch of death runes, death and chaos. But I can't do that now. But that's alright. So my plan, I've been thinking about this, like, I got a long time for the Champions Challenge, so this plan will probably change. But my plan is, as soon as I finish the Champions Challenge, I want to immediately go straight to Barrows. I'm hoping that because I'm going with a primarily mage method with this, I'm hoping that what I can do is I want to just put a Barrows portal in my house. And I have a whole bunch of emerald rings already. I'll just make a whole bunch of rings of dueling. Go to the Ferox Enclave. Heal up, reset all my stats and everything. Teleport to my house. Go to Barrows. Kill the Barrows brothers, rinse and repeat. It'll actually be relatively quicker than if I go and just try to do this how I was going to do, which was the Mortania Hards and Burgundy Rot, and all things considered, looking back on it, that's probably the path that I should have tried to go for in the first place, because then I would have never gotten the Giant Champion Scroll. I just wanted to avoid. I tried to avoid getting to 83 mage, and now I'm doing it anyway. So, what's up, Brian? How you doing, man? Whoopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. 1666 was our kill count. Alantadime. I'm gonna have to go bank my herbs here in a minute. See, this is why I'm okay with these zombies. It's like, I've been here for a while now, but I'm getting a ton of herbs, and it's gonna be so good for herb lore in the future. Oh, crap. You had an asthma attack last night. That's not good. As a fellow asthmatic, well, not so much anymore. I used to be, I guess, would be the best way to say it. When I was younger, like in my teens, I had real bad asthma. But as someone who has been there, I can relate. Not fun. Imagine the ability or inability to breathe being terrifying. Who would have thought? Oh. I actually ended up growing out of my asthma, believe it or not. And which was weird because, so when I was younger, when I was like a kid, right? I didn't have asthma. I was perfectly fine, like no problems whatsoever. And then I hit my teen years and, went through puberty and stuff. And I ended up developing asthma. I had to have like a rescue inhaler and all this other stuff, right? And then, oddly enough, once I had my growth hormone, because of my growth hormone deficiency, my asthma cleared up. So it was like, because a lot of the times they'll say like, oh, well, your asthma will clear up on its own, and that it's like, oh, cool. Or like once you're through puberty, whether if you have asthma after, you're probably not going to get rid of it. But mine just went away. So it was like, I'll take it, question mark? I don't think that's how it's supposed to go, but I'm not gonna argue. Bam, bam, bam. But yeah, I definitely didn't have fun with it during the time that I had it. I remember at one point I was hanging out with some friends and running around, and like I started not being able to breathe, and I was like, oh god. I didn't even really have like a rescue inhaler that I carried around with me. It was usually a breathing machine that I had to use to help with my asthma. Like the inhalers didn't even really do much for me, which was unfortunate. Bam, 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 bam. Can we not splash on the zombies? That's still splashing. Okay, really? A 3? Another 3? Are you serious right now? What is with all of these 3s? What? What on? I don't know. Splash, splash, 3333, and then a 21. What is my character doing? He's trolling me. Well, I guess she's trolling me because my character is a female. Because recruitment drive! Yay! For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, at one point in a quest, you have to be a female to actually complete it. And usually people who have male characters have to go to the makeover mage and change into a female for the quest, and then they can go and change back. But like Iron Men are usually Iron Women because they just go with a female and then they don't bother changing to male. So my character's a female. Just to fill in anybody who's like, why is your character a female? Boo, 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 boo. Well, it looks like I should make over a mill off of 98 to 99 thieving, which is nice. Can I switch back? What do you mean? Switch back to what? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. To a dude? Yeah, you can switch back. Like, you can go change your gender and how you look at any time. I just never did it. It doesn't bother me. Whether you're a male or female character, it doesn't really change anything for in the game. Like, some of the armor will look different because they gotta compensate for the boobage, but that's about it. Like, it's not like there's different hitboxes or anything like that. It's all the same. I think you can even do it in free to play if you really wanted to. If you go, God damn it, no, get back in here. If you go over to Falador, it's right here. Like, just leave out the entrance of Falador, follow this wall here, and then it's this right here, the makeover mage. They can change your gender and stuff like that. You don't want to be stuck as a woman? I mean, like I said, it doesn't change anything. Literally, the game plays exactly the same whether your character is a male or a female. Like, and 98% of the time, you can't even tell. Because, like, you're always wearing armor and equipment and stuff like that. And, you know, male characters can wear, like, room plate skirts, and female characters can wear the plate legs, and so you can barely ever tell. Like, my character is a female, and the only thing that you could really tell is she's clean shaved and has a little bit of boobage. Like, that's it. And it's not like it's crazy bouncing bubbly boobs either. It's your normal low detail ones. Being a woman for a day, though, you just want to play with your own boobs. Admit it. Every guy does. I do it. But yeah, if you're worried about like the game playing different or anything like that, like, nobody bats an eye at whether your character is a male or female. I think there's actually like more female characters than male characters because of it. just because it's easier to make a female character and like you never have to switch. Exactly, yes, the boobage. I say that, but give me the butt. What's the butt? I mean, you're not wrong. The dick wagons who are like, oh my god, females are inferior. Let me show you how. I am so manly. Look at my muscles. My character obviously hits harder. No, it's the same exact accuracy and damage rolls. But I am cooler because I am male. Like, no, dude, come on. Get out of here with your nonsense. Like, you're not wrong. There's definitely people out there like that, and they're almost indefinitely some in RuneScape. It's terrible. Yeah, yeah, you know. If we're gonna go with a creator who is literally the epitome of a douchebag, yeah, you nailed it on the head there, Ryan. The literal epitome of scum of the earth. Boom, 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 boom. You know, there's a big part of me that's like, I can't wait to see the day where people like that Andrew Tate dude and we're like, ah, straight white men are the best in the world, or any variation of that, right? I can't wait until that's no longer a thing, but we all know that it's always gonna be there. There's always gonna be controversy and hate, and it's so obnoxious. You used to want to be like him? Ah, Ryan, you do not want to be like Andrew. I can tell you this right now for certain. You, as you are already 100 times better than Andrew Tate will ever be. Like I said, he is the literal scum of the earth. The man does not even deserve to eat at the bottom of the food chain, kind of scum of the earth. He's not even worthy of the garbage of the food chain. If all you do and all that you care about is spreading hate and sexism and everything else that he does, and he thinks he can just get away with it because, oh well, I'm super cool. Yeah, you don't even deserve my garbage. Never ever ever be sad about not being like him, because even if there are some things that are controversial that you think of, the fact that you don't act on them and you don't act like a dick 24/7, like you're already 100 times better. Plain and simple. For those of you who don't know who Andrew Tate is, he is a very controversial creator. Um, he was recently arrested in, I want to say, Russia or something like that, in some other country. And he is known to be a child groomer and sex trafficker. He was arrested because he is known for wooing women and then forcing them to pretty much he pretty much tries to pimp out women. He tries to be this whole big pimp dude and then forces the women to work for him for absolutely nothing and he gets all the money for it. So he's 110% a sex trafficker. And he is a white supremacist. He is sexist. He's literally, think of the worst person in the world and then multiply it by 3 and you got Andrew Tate. Everything that you shouldn't do as a human being, he does. And he's proud of that as well. Like, it's not even like he does it and he's like discreet about it. Like, he flaunts it like it's a trophy that he does it. Like, how much of a garbage human being do you have to be to think that this is okay? There's sometimes dick when it comes to religion. The most that I'll say is, like, religion is always a controversial subject. Just don't bring it up. You know? You can believe what you want. Others can believe what they want. One way or another, if you look at religion, what it really does, it provides a comfort for people who need to find comfort, especially in trying times. And if that means turning to a god, whether it's the Buddhist god, the Christian god, the Islamic god, whomever it is, you know, they find comfort and peace in looking to them during times of need, and that's fine with, like, you should be fine with that. You can say that, like, your god is the one true god and all others are false gods and all this other stuff, but at the end of the day, just look at it as these people find comfort during hard times just as you do whenever you're in hard times. So treating them like crap for believing what they want to believe is terrible. You know? Eight more kills, and then we will have killed 500 for today. Yeah, I mean, that's how I always approached and looked at religion. Like, you wouldn't hate or discriminate against someone for going to their mother for comfort during a hard time. So why would you do the same thing for going to their god or gods plural during a hard time, you know? That's good. And that's how you should, you know, approach it. Because I know I believe one way or another you're like the Christian slash Catholic God, right? Jesus Christ and all that. In the original iteration of the Bible, it says love everybody equally. You know, don't spread hate and fear and distaste. Everyone is equal and they should be treated as such. In more fancy terms, but you know, you get the point. Everyone deserves to be loved for who they are, not what they believe in. Except for Andrew Tate. He deserves to be scraping gum off of the sidewalk and having that be his only food for the day. Oh, we passed the 1750 mark. I didn't even realize. I've just been sitting here clicking away. Bam, bam, bam. No, the night it moves. Come on, can I get it? Got it. I think we will be calling it here very soon, though. Exactly. And, you know, it doesn't matter what you believe in, who you believe in, or anything like that. The energy that you put out to other people is the same energy that you will get in return. Even if it takes a while, or even, you know, if some people give you negative energy in return for your positive, eventually you're going to meet a group of people who give you the same positive energy that you give them. And that's the people that you should latch onto, you know? One of the big things that I learned over the last couple years, especially with like streaming and stuff, is like the more that I surrounded myself with people who gave off positive energy, the happier I was. I would keep people around even if they were toxic and gave negative energy, just because I wanted people around and I was just miserable, you know? You just got to find those positive lights in your life and hold on to them. I mean, I mean, I would like to say that I always give positive energy, but I know that I am flawed in one way or another, and I struggle at times. What is this? Why am I getting pinged? Okay, that's interesting. Stupid pouches. But I think that's where we're gonna call it, guys. We're over the 500 kills for the day mark. We're almost out of death runes. We only have 500 left. We started today with like 2k. So I probably could do maybe up to 2k kills. And then I'd have to go get more. I think I'll probably sit here AFK for the most part, killing some zombies until I either run out of death runes or hit 2k, and then I'm gonna go AFK at the woodcutting guild again. We're getting a very nice supply of herbs, I gotta say. All three of these are Ranars. That's like the best thing that I could get because I need all of the prayer potions that I can get. So, for now, thank you guys so much for coming in, lurking, chatting, hanging out, all that fun stuff. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to go zombie killing tomorrow or if we're going to do something else. I just didn't know what to do today, and so we just did this. Um, we're getting close to the end of the year. There's going to be some changes come next year. I've already been thinking of them. I am going to try to make some positive changes depending on the situation of everything next year. Um, Normally, I take off a week in between Christmas and New Year's. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do that just yet. I've been doing it for the past like 2 or 3 years now, where I take a week off to just kind of revamp everything, but also like recollect myself for the new year. It's essentially like my yearly vacation kind of deal. So I don't know if we're gonna do that. I'll let you guys know if I decide to do that. Obviously, Christmas is on Monday of next week, so it would probably be Monday to Monday. I'd be back on the 3rd. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I haven't decided. If you think that I should, let me know in Discord. And to answer your question of where I am right now, Ryan, my character is currently in the Wizards Guild basement and just sitting there fire blasting zombies. You need 66 magic to get in here. Um, yeah, see, I wouldn't even really be spending a lot of time with my family, which is a little saddening because I'm so far away from them now. It would literally just be like a week of me doing nothing and just chilling. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But yeah, I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.